My name's Clay from Review Harvest. Last month, my business made over $66,000 in July, just helping local business owners get more reviews and rank higher on Google. And I just got off a coaching call with a home service company where they're basically saying they've got to rank on the first page of Google everywhere in their service area like their life depends on it. So I'm going to walk you through the exact strategy I went through with him to guarantee that every single place in his service area, he's popping up on the first page of Google organically. If you're not familiar with how Google's organic ranking system works, then you should probably get familiar because it is still the number one place consumers go to find businesses they need. And so we type in just pest control Houston here. We can see this is paid real estate right here. These people are paying $20, $30, $40 per call, maybe more. This is also a sponsored result here. So these people are paying per click. And then we have the map pack. So you can see these three businesses right here are ranking in the top 3 organically, meaning that they're getting calls and clicks to their website all the time, totally for free. You can see this business up here is also running ads. And so if these people quit spending the $3, $5, $10,000 a month they're giving to Google ads every month, their phone quits ringing. But if you rank here organically across your whole service area, you will consistently get calls from people that are ready to buy your service today. And so to mimic what I just went over on the call with him, I've got Joey's Pest Control here. We've got Tallahassee, Florida, and I'll show you exactly how you can guarantee that you're going to rank everywhere in your service area. So the very first thing that we need to do is we need to get multiple Google business profiles with addresses listed, right? So I'm going to make these really small so they can kind of fit on the grid here. But you can see we've got Tallahassee. If he needs to rank everywhere in here, I want to basically develop a grid of 4 to 5 Google business profiles with address listed. That's super important. They have to have address listed because if you have a service area business, you cannot have 2 service area businesses with overlapping service areas. And they're supposed to be at least 2 hours of driving distance away in terms of Google's compliance. But if they've got an address listed, you can have pretty much as many as you want. And so what I want to do is I want to basically spread out these Google business profiles so that we've got a really solid address, whether somebody's searching here in Levy Park, whether they're searching over at Lake Bradford, whether they're searching anywhere in here, our business is going to pop up. And so now the very pressing question that everybody's asking is, how the heck do you get Google business profiles verified with an address without having a bunch of addresses? And well, if this video gets, let's say, 1,000 likes, I'll make a YouTube video about some workarounds that sometimes work. But since it's probably not going to get 1,000 likes, I'll show you how to do it right now. So what you need to do is you need to find office space, the smallest, cheapest office space you can find. So this could be a closet for all I care. This could be your friend's closet in your friend's office. Pretty much all you need to do is you need to show yourself unlocking some sort of door, and there's even ways that people fake that on the videos, you could grab a fake lock and double side tape it to the door, but I'm not going to talk about that. But you need to find some sort of office space where you could put up a logo. You just get a sticker or a magnet from the UPS store, get them printed out, put that on the door, put some equipment, put your desk, put your computer, put some business documents in this room. And so what you're going to do is you're going to get the shortest lease you can get. So you could even try to do this at co-working spaces that will give you basically a room for a day or a room for a couple hours. You could try, but typically those co-working spaces are a little bit harder to get verified because you typically don't have a key and it looks like a co-working space and it might be an address that's obviously a co-working space. That co-working space is different than just a typical office where they do 6-month leases or a year lease. And you want to find the shortest lease possible for the cheapest amount of money. And then what you do is you take that same sticker, you take the key, you take all the things, and you record that video and you get your address verified, right? And so that's the hardest part of this process, just getting these 4 Google business profiles verified. And it is time consuming. It is manual work. There's no way to automate it. There's no way around it. And at the end of this, you will have 4 Google business profiles verified with an address. Just to show you how important having an address verified on a Google business profile is, I put together a business in my area with no reviews. And I think I did add a website to it. Let's see. So we can see for the search term 38 car detailing in our area, you can see this business right here has an address listed because you can see it has directions here. And it is ranking on the top 3 without any reviews next to these businesses that have awesome websites and lots of reviews and all this sort of stuff. Just because it has an address verified and, here's the and it has the main keyword in the business name. And so that's another reason, if we go back and look, why do we have pest control in all these? We want to have the main keyword that people are typing into Google in the name of our business. It's going to make it way easier for us to rank. And so if you don't have that already, you need to get a DBA with the keyword in it. So if you go to the state that you're in and you try to get a DBA, typically it's like $50 or just depends. And it's basically a fictitious name that your business operates under. And so you can get as many of these as you want in most states. And so now you have your main keyword in your business name, and you have multiple, not just one, but you have multiple Google business profiles with addresses verified. All right, great. So now what happens from here? Well, from here, we need to get an absolute banger website. I'm talking, might as well go ahead with AI nowadays, might as well build out a 30 to 60 page website. And we need service pages, we need city pages, we need it all, we want it all. So we want a massive website that gives Google plenty of data on what we do, where we do it, and that we're good at it, right? And so the service pages and the city pages are showing, hey, what we do, where we do it. We want to make sure that these websites are built out SEO optimized. And so what I mean by that is if we type in a business here, let's type in a business. You can see here, I've got this extension called Detailed SEO. And what it does is it looks for these headings and it shows you whether things are good or not good. This isn't a website that we built, but you can see in these headings, we've got one H1. You want to make sure that every page has one H1. Basically, Google's little robots crawl the page and the H1 is the first thing they're looking at. And if there's a bunch of H1s, it's confusing to Google. And in your H1, you need your main service and your main service area. So dog poop removal service in Northwest Indiana. Boom, boom. And we want to have that on every single one of the pages so Google clearly knows what we're talking about, what we do, where we do it. And you want to make sure that this website is built to load quickly. You want to make sure it has the basics set up on it. You want to make sure you install Google Search Console and submit it for indexing so that all those pages get indexed eventually. So we need a bunch of reviews. So what this means is we need to do a review reactivation for this client. So let's say they have 1,000 previous customers. This is literally our bread and butter here at Review Harvest. 1,000 customers, we can send out texts and emails, and we can probably get them 100 plus reviews in a few months. And we can spread those reviews out across all these different profiles, right? And moving forward, we want to make sure we have a system to automatically text and email all of our customers to leave a review. If you're curious about how I do that and how I get paid a couple $100 per business to set up that one little automation, check out other videos on my channel about how I make over $50,000 a month just helping local business owners get reviews. All right, but let's imagine they don't have a lot of customers. Well, then what do we need to do? Well, we need to get scrappy with it, right? We need to go do free service for reviews. We need to go give free consultations for reviews. Whatever you need to do to get these reviews, you can. Google says anyone who has interacted, not transacted, but interacted with your business can leave a review. So that opens up the playing field to a lot of people that you can request reviews from that these businesses probably aren't. There's no specific amount of reviews that each profile needs to rank, but there's some SEO research studies out there that show a significance once you hit at least 10 reviews. So definitely you need to speed run 10 reviews on at least every single account. But from there, it's all relative, right? If your competitors have 1,000 reviews, you need to have closer to 1,000 reviews. If your competitors have 15 reviews, well, you might not need as many reviews to rank as high. All right, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to become the local legend. We're going to basically be the business in the area that connects all the other businesses, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to go to networking events, we're going to go to the Chamber of Commerce, we're going to go whatever, and we're going to have a process where basically we create content for their website that they can put on their website that links back to ours. People call this a guest post, guest article, whatever, and we'll do the same thing on our website. So on our website, we'll probably have something along the lines of like the best businesses to work with in Tallahassee. And we'll have a bunch of articles about a bunch of different businesses in our area. And then we can go to these networking events, we can cold email people, we can text people, other business owners we know, because if you live in this area, you probably know a lot of other business owners in this area if you are a business owner. And so you text your friends, you text your buddies, say, hey, do y'all want to be listed on our best businesses in Tallahassee list, right? Of course they're going to want to be listed, right? And so say, hey, we'll give you a backlink to your site. It's going to help you rank better. Only thing we ask for in return that we publish this article that we wrote about us on your site as well. And so over time, you'll get a lot of super high quality local backlinks. These guest posts can be something very simple. Like, so let's say you're working with a veterinarian. These guest posts can be super simple. This is Joey's Pest Control here. And so maybe you want to partner up with a veterinarian and you're like, oh, what content should we write? Well, you can write a blog about the best pest control service to keep your pets happy, right? You can tailor the articles to whatever business you're writing about. And so over time, we'll get lots of super high quality local backlinks, and that shows Google that we're the business. Also, we want to do the obvious ones, like we want to sponsor the softball teams to get listed on their site. We want to be a part of the Chamber of Commerce to get listed on their directory. We want to go find all those really old websites in our area that have been there for 15, 20 years that have some sort of directory where they list out all the businesses, and we want to make sure that our business and our website is on there. The next thing is citations. So citations, they can give a solid bump, especially if they're quality citations and they get indexed. But you can just go to Fiverr or go somewhere and purchase like 300 citations, put them through an indexing tool. Just look up on Fiverr or whatever how to get my citations indexed, or ask Claude how to do it. And you want to make sure that as many of these citations get indexed as possible. What index mean is that if we do like a Google search, if your page isn't indexed, it's not going to pop up with a little search result right here. It might still be live on Google, and you can go to the link and you can see it and it looks fine. But if it's not indexed, it's not going to show up in search results, and it's not going to send a lot of SEO juice back your way. All right, so the next thing we need to do is we need to make sure we optimize the Google Business Profiles. So what does this mean? This means that we have all of our services added. This means that we have all of our products listed in the products section. This means that we went through and filled out every single form, every single little field that we can fill out on our Google Business Profile, we filled out. This means that we're consistently adding photos. We're consistently adding posts. And the thing is, some of this stuff might not help them rank any higher, but if we're consistently adding posts and high quality videos and stuff like that to the Google Business Profile, it'll increase their click-through rate, which then will help them rank higher. And what I mean by click-through rate is like they're looking through other Google Business Profiles here, trying to find a pest control service, and they're looking at their photos, they're looking at their stuff, like, oh, well, this one has a really good photo of a business owner here. Let me look at their profile. Oh, they've got a video, really clear. Okay, I'm going to choose this business, right? And Google's looking into all that data, seeing who are people clicking on, why are they clicking on them. And so in this situation, adding photos, adding videos, adding posts can increase your click-through rate so that more people choose you and you continue to rank higher. And one of the last things I would do is I'd make sure to have a consistent social media presence across everywhere. Most of AI ranking gurus right now are just throwing out vibes. But from what I can see, they're taking a little bit more of a holistic picture, not just looking at Google, but they're looking at social media profiles and stuff like that. And also it doesn't hurt. And nowadays you can pay an agency or you can use some software tool to put out some very high quality social media posts pretty easily. And so that's kind of how I would get a business to rank no matter what. It is work. And the reason why nobody does these 4 Google Business Profiles with an address is because it's going to be hard to get it verified. You're going to have to go back and forth with Google. It's a decent amount of work, but this is the key piece. Business profile with an address verified with their main keyword in it. If you've got those 4 or 5 places in your city, you're in a good position. You are in a really good position, sir. Then from there, it's basically just making sure you get a lot of reviews and you have a really solid site. Those are kind of the core of it. And then this stuff is really helpful, but it's kind of extra. Like if you just do these things really well, great site, a lot of reviews, and you have the Google Business Profile set up properly, you're good to go. And then about the cheapest office space, like find the shortest lease. If you've got the profile verified, you quit paying your lease. Google's not going to come knocking on the door seeing if you're still there. The only way you really lose it if somebody reports it. And most of the time you're fine. And so at that point, you just go get the lease again and go find a short lease and reset it up, But I see home service business owners absolutely murdering search results by doing this strategy right here. And if you haven't seen this, recommend, if you want to figure out how to make this some sort of service you offer, there are agencies out there that charge a lot of money. If I was going to charge this, we would charge a really big setup fee. We would charge probably 10 grand, like 5 to 10 grand to set this up for a business, because it's not playing around. It's super legit, and it can really increase the number of calls they're getting every single month. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this, feel free to sign up my link down below in the description to go high level or join my paid community. You'll get access to all my templates, trainings, 2 coaching calls a week with me, where I can help you grow this same type of business that I've grown to over $60,000 a month last month, just helping local businesses. Check out. YouTube thinks you'll like this next video right here.